And welcome back to another episode of the Saucy Boys podcast. I go by the name of Chaco,
Michael Stokes, Bevy.
And we are back for a special holiday episode.
Celebrate.
Of the Saucy Boys.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't even step on you.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. We excited.
I'm just an excited guy, you know.
It's almost time for Christmas.
This is the most wonderful time of the year, as those pricks say. You know what I'm saying?
It's the most wonderful time.
I'm going to get into that later, actually.
Okay.
When we talk about Music Corner or whatnot.
Well, then let me not finish that.
But, you know, on this podcast, this one is going to be the whole Christmas theme, Christmas spirit for you guys. So we're going to talk about some, get a little Christmas shopping update between me and the homie. Talk about some Christmas memories with the fam. And then Music Corner, I kind of want to do a little critique on Christmas music. You know, I had an experience recently and I was just like, is Christmas music actually good? You know, yeah. But I'll get into that later.
I feel that.
But as you can see from the shirt that I'm wearing, I am the bearer of the Bevy this week. And I found something special, Chaka.
Ooh.
I found something nice.
What do we have?
It uses your favorite drink, your favorite energy drink, tequila.
Yes.
And
I don't know why tequila's been my shit recently.
Because that's all they be feeding you when you DJing, bro.
I'm starting to turn into a San Antonian.
That's what I'm saying. Tequila for all my friends.
Yes. Like chocolate, we don't drink that shit. I'm like, well, fuck. You know?
Tequila.
I know. People say that they're surprised. They're like, I thought you drink Jameson.
God damn.
I was like, well, I drink both.
At least I don't say Crown. That's kind of racist, but I just accept it. I own it, you know?
I feel like Jameson's more on the whiter side. Like, dude, you drink Jameson? Like, totally, Dad.
Couple shots of J-Mo?
Fuck yeah, let's do Pickleback, bro.
Fuck Pickleback.
Like, yeah, okay, yeah, right on, Pickleback.
I always feel like Jaeger is like the white one.
Yo, I always talk shit to E Flat because that nigga loves Jaeger. He's like, yeah, man, it's like a little energy drink. I'm like, bro, you tripping. Jaeger is not. But, I mean, it works for him. So
Rumple, something like that.
I just hate the black licorice taste.
That's gross. Like, the fact that they build whole empires off of black licorice.
You know what's wild? My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good.
But I remember as a kid, I was sick. And the only cough medicine my dad had, this is when I went to go visit my dad in D.C., right?
That's why you never went back?
I was like, fuck this nigga, make me take this shit. So the only one that he had was the green NyQuil. Mm-hmm. And that shit tastes like just straight up black licorice. Nigga, I forgot how old I was. It was like 29. And I fucking cried. I bawled my eyes. I was like, I don't want to take it. It's nasty. No, I wasn't 29, but
it was the cherry Robitussin.
It's crazy how
that's what I had to take.
It's crazy how you could like do shots and drink liquor and all kinds of shit, but when it comes to drinking water or anything healthy, or medicine, it's like the hardest shit to do. Like water. Ugh.
Did your dad used to say the nastier it tastes, the better it's gonna make you feel?
Yeah,
yeah. I used to hear that.
So
shit.
You'll feel really good after this.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, fuck, I won't. I'll probably throw this shit up.
He did that shit to me, and then I actually threw up, and he was just like, "Damn,
like, oh shit,
get some."
Oh shit. Well, go ahead and clean that up.
I guess I fucked up. But anyways, on this week we are drinking it's called the Christmas Margarita. Last month Chaco introduced me to the Thanksgiving Margarita, so we're gonna keep it going. This is a nice little recipe I found. It requires a little Blanco tequila, some cranberry juice, please get cocktailed, not the unsweetened bullshit. A little of that Cointreau orange shit from last week. Triple sec. There we go. And then a little bit of the what's it called? Simple syrup. So you can do an ounce of each of these, and then an ounce of all the stuff like that, and then top it off with the cranberry juice. Shake over ice, pour over ice, salt rim with the lime. There you go. Look at that. Very holiday.
Let's get into it.
Let's try this.
Cheers.
Clanks.
Let's get this shit.
Let's get this shit. Christmassy.
Goddamn.
I think
every time I take a sip of something, that's what I say. I was like, goddamn. Ooh.
I like it, but I think I'm really gonna do the cinnamon brown sugar rim.
Yeah.
When I take it home, because I think it will taste better with that.
Because the salt, it's like, it's a good like sweet and salty. But I would rather just be sweet and sweet.
Yeah. Especially with a holiday beverage.
For sure.
Oh, yeah. So that would be the adjustment that I would make. If y'all feel up to that, you can do that. But with that being said, how's it been going, dog? You good, man?
I could lie.
Lie.
I could lie.
Lie. Just fake it.
Man, it's been amazing, Mike. I just love the holidays.
Just a holiday guy.
You know what, man? I'm not going to front. I actually kind of hate the holidays. Not to be the Grinch.
Do tell.
But it's just like you tell yourself every year that you're going to do your shopping early. You do it last minute. And that just puts you in a whole other mood. It's a lot of running around and like dodging people. It's a lot of senior citizens in traffic. And I find myself like getting road rage, but then I pass them like, oh, they're old. Never mind. I can't be mad
all the time.
I'm like, all right, you get a pass because you fucking 97. I don't know how you driving in this traffic right now, because if I was your age driving, I probably would have done tore a whole block. So
every time I'm on the road,
kudos to you.
That actually happened today. I was behind somebody who was going like incredible. Well, it was like 3 cars back, and we were going slow in like the right lane. I was like, why the fuck is this lane slowing down? And when I finally got over to blow by them, I realized he's like a little old guy with his hazards on, because like the world's moving too fast for him. I'm just like, damn it. He's like, fuck, what's going on? And it's like I'm about to shit on him, but I'm just like, I can't do that.
But that too, and then it's like people are supposed to be like happy and cheery, right? But a lot of people are really fucking rude.
Yeah.
I run into a lot of really rude people. The only people that I have ran into that weren't really rude is just like the people that were working. And even then, like, you can see some of them like, yo, I'm ready for this shit to be over.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And I used to work retail.
I was about to say, do you miss retail this time of year or no?
To an extent, because, you know, during the holidays, like, I met like a lot of, you know, cool people. Not everybody's an asshole, like they say, but you do get a lot of people that come in and they don't know how to, like, if you work at a clothing store, that's like the worst shit. But like if I worked at Best Buy or something, like that'd be easy fucking job.
Easy.
You just gotta move shit back to where it goes. But like folding all them clothes back and people just destroying fucking whole tables, I'm like, come on. So like we gotta rush in there and be like, hey, can I help you? And let me get you a size. I got to a point where I wasn't even asking people. Like I would just grab the stack in front of them and I'd be like, hey, let me get you a size. Like, what size you need? And they'd be like, oh, well, I was like, okay, a large. And I would just throw one out.
Here you go, you fuck. Don't touch my stack.
Go to the locker room. Go to the fitting rooms and try this on real quick and see how it fits, and then come back if we need to get you something else. And cool. And so I mean, it really helps when you know how to kind of handle the situation going into it. But a lot of people that I've noticed now is they don't give a fuck. And so like you walk in the stores and nobody's like, hey, how can I help you? They're just like, oh, welcome.
Hey, go ahead and fuck the store up. I'm gonna be here anyways, fixing it.
So
I'll tell you what I don't miss. I don't miss, because of course the bank is not, it's not retail, but you're open aligned with you're open at the same time as retail is open, essentially. And I don't miss guys or people coming in all the time and pretending to be shocked that we're open. With the, oh, you guys are open today?
What?
Like, yeah, motherfucker, we are. Because of you. Because of assholes like you who want to come in here and not use the ATM to get cash that you can put in. And I don't miss people bitching at me because we don't have Christmas cash. Well, it's for a gift, so it has to be a crispy brand new bill. And it's like, nah, bitch, we don't make, this ain't Fort fucking Knox. We don't make the money. I'm telling you that 10-year-old, he don't give a fuck.
He's just gonna spend that shit.
He's just opening it for the cash. It doesn't have to be brand new. You want it crispy, iron that motherfucker when you get home.
I always see older people like in the bank and like they're in front of me like, can I get these separated into 3 different like envelopes? And
oh man, you just gave me PTSD, bro.
I need a 10 and 2 5s in that one. Just put 5 ones in a 20 in that one, and then just all ones in this last one.
There was this fucking guy who would come in, and I mean, I think he probably had some issues up top, but he was like a waiter who was like really good with his money, and he'd come in and he'd take like 3 envelopes and he'd be like, withdraw all this from my account, and then he'd be like, he'd put some in one envelope, put some in another, and then the 3rd envelope he'd just pocket. And then he'd be like, and then I need you to put this back in the account for this bill, this back in the account for this bill, this back in the account for this bill. Mind you, it's all going into the same fucking account. So it's like, it's not doing anything different. He's just like, I just have to have 65 for the lights, 65 for the cable, 50 for the internet. So it's like, I could have just deposited all in one lump sum back in, or not even withdrawn it to begin with.
But he just wanted to do.
But the way his mind worked, he had to see you do it individually. And it was just like, you motherfucker. Every fucking time. Like, we dread it. Like, every time I saw him coming, I'd be like, oh, gotta go to the restroom.
Like, oh, fuck, Steve's here. Shit.
Bye, guys.
Fucking Sword and Steve.
Yeah, oh, man, fuck that guy. I couldn't stand him.
Yeah. I don't know. You deal with some characters during the holidays. So, I mean, that's one of my main gripes about it. I try not to be too negative Nancy around the holidays, but, I mean, you can't really help it sometimes because some people are just oblivious to the fact that they're assholes. So,
yeah, just don't be so bad that it rubs off on other people.
Yeah, just don't be a dick, man.
You know, like, you fuck up everybody else. Like, even though I hated my job, like, I didn't hate it, but even though I hated, like, the hours that I work and, like, that I had to work on Saturdays and shit, I wouldn't let it get to the point where I was just, like, so fucking angry nobody wanted to deal with me. And there's a lot of people out there who are just like, oh, I hate my life, I hate raking retail, but they won't do anything to change it.
Well, find another job.
You know what I'm saying?
I used to hate that shit too when I go somewhere and people have a fucking attitude. I'm like, well, if you don't like your job, just quit.
And they take it out on you inadvertently, and it's just like, what?
But then they try to say, well, why would I quit? I can't quit. I'm like, yeah, you can.
Yeah, you could.
It's like, but nobody want to sit here and deal with your shitty attitude. So
it's like that movie Waiting. If you remember, like, I just watched it recently. And, like, that shit at the end where he was like, I don't know what to do with my life. Join the army.
That nigga popped off. He was talking all of his shit. I forgot about that.
Yo, my guy gets his shit off at the end of that movie, man.
I think my favorite scene in that movie was when the chick was like, oh, okay, like, how can I help you? And then as soon as she hits that corner, she's like, fucking foreigners. It's like, I hate foreigners. But you know what's crazy is I never realized that, like, before I got into this shit, like, foreigners do not tip.
Yeah, because I mean, if you're from a country where you don't tip, you're not going to expect to tip. You know.
So, and I feel bad for them because they don't, like, that's just the thing. Like, they don't do it. But, like, people like, oh my god, you gonna leave a fucking tip? Like,
So, like, at one of the Thanksgivings that I went to with my brother-in-law's parents' house, they had, like, a family from Spain over there, like, just a couple. And, like, they were just talking about it just out loud with us because, like, somebody was just like, so, like, tipping's not a thing over there. And they were just like, nah, like, it's crazy to me. Like, the waiters and waitresses in our country, they were just like, they got health insurance. They get paid a decent salary. Like, it's good. So it's like, if you tip them, they were, like, saying, like, it's almost insulting.
Yeah, like, yeah, I don't want this.
It's like, yeah, it's like, bitch, I get paid good. Like, what are you doing?
Do you think I need your tips?
So it's like, I can understand.
I will spit in your salad.
Yeah, it's like, I can understand, like, the miscommunication or something. Like, but it's just, man.
Here, it's like they be banking on them tips.
Fuck, yeah.
That's why I kind of hate about, like, the DJ thing, because tips aren't, like, my go-to, and everybody always asks, why don't you have a tip jar? I was trying to tip you. I'm like, cuz, if you tip me, then you're going to expect me to play your song. And a lot of times people have shitty requests, and I don't want to play a fucking song. Sorry. Okay, so perfect example. And I felt kind of bad afterwards because there was a language barrier. But I was playing at the Deuce last Wednesday.
Was this what that video that popped up from Double R?
Oh, no. Oh, I got to tell you about that shit, too.
I wanted to hear about that because I saw that video and I was dying laughing because I knew exactly what was going on.
I got to tell you about that shit, too. All right, DJ moment. We're going to bust into a DJ moment. Okay, so I was playing at the Dudes last Wednesday, and there's this guy, he's sitting at the end of the bar, and he's like he's far. Yeah. And he's kind of vibing out or whatever, and he's just sitting there, and then next thing you know, here, like, he's whistling, like, loud as fuck across the whole thing. So I'm eyeballing this nigga. Like, the first couple of times he does it, I'm just like, all right, whatever. Like, maybe he's excited. I don't know. He whistles when he's excited. Cool. But then he does it again. He's looking at me. He's like, I'm like, what the fuck does this guy want? Why the fuck does he keep whistling at me? And then so
let me take these headphones off and smack you up.
Like, yo, like, if this nigga whistles at me one more time, I'm gonna cut this music off and walk over there and ask him what the fuck is up.
Yo, what the fuck's your problem, bro?
So he moves closer, and I'm like, oh, this nigga's testing me. I'm like, this motherfucker right here, boy. I'm like, you know what? Let me just head down, like, do my shit. And he whistles again. And so I look up, And I just like give him a look, and he walks over, and this nigga cannot speak English for shit.
Oh.
And I was like, oh man, my bad. I'm about to box this motherfucker. But I'm like, yo, at the same time too, like, has anybody told you like not to whistle at motherfuckers? Because he was doing that to another guy across the bar, and he was like trying to compliment him on something, but he was like whistling at him to get his attention.
Yeah, and in like, yeah, it's understandable. Like, you don't whistle at somebody, but when you're really trying to tell them something, you don't know how to speak the language, there's the issue.
So he comes up to the booth and he's like, hey, it's not busy. Because it wasn't like packed or nothing. He was like, can you play like some reggae? And I was like, oh, okay, cool, yeah. Like, I got you.
That's
like,
all you want?
Place, yeah. So after that, like, it was cool, but just like the initial like fucking whistling across the bar, I'm like, bro.
Like, yo, you want to go, bro?
I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Chaku, you can find him every Wednesday at the Deuce, baby.
At the Deuce, so.
At the Deuce, ready to throw fucking hands.
You see these letters on the front of my shirt, just know I'm at the Deuce going hard, baby.
You know, fuck your shit up. Don't whistle at the DJ.
Yeah, I mean, so after like I had talked to him, it was different. I was like, okay, cool, like I get it. So I'm not really tripping off of that. But initially, I was just like, yo, like it's super disrespectful. But I don't think he's seen it like that, so he get a pass. All right, so I'm explaining the story with the girl, right?
All right, that's what I want to hear about.
So I'm DJing, and this chick, I look up and I see her, and she keeps looking at me. I'm like, oh fuck, here we go. So she walks over, she just like dancing in front of the table. She's doing this shit. She's dancing in front of the table, and when she comes around, she shows me her phone, and I'm like, oh, let me see what I could do. You know,
strike one.
Most of the time when a DJ says that, he really don't want to play your shit because either it doesn't fit with the vibe or y'all probably heard it a million times. And if you know me, you probably heard it a million times. So she's standing there and she's like trying to talk to me the whole time while I'm mixing. And she's like, well, do you got this? Or do you have any like other music that's like better? And so at that point, I'm just like, this broad. Like you're sitting here and you're dancing the whole time and like you're having fun. I could tell she was a little buzzed.
Yeah.
So I was trying to be cool. And that's when Double R was taking that video.
Yeah.
She was standing next to me talking to me. So I'm just like, I'm trying not to be a dick because her friends are sitting in front of me. And then she's sitting next to me. And she's like, she keeps showing me her phone. But then she got to a point where she's like, well, I could probably do this. She's like, I'm pretty sure I got like way better music than you.
Oh my God.
And blah, blah, blah. And so at that point, I just started talking shit back.
Yeah.
Just like saying some real slick shit. And I was like, oh, word? I was like, cool. So I handed her the headphones. And I was like, all right, so what's the next step? I was like, so what are you going to do? And she just sat there. She was like, I was like, okay, yeah, you're not doing good at all, but you could do my job better than me. Cool. Go ahead. Continue.
Oh, did you expect to plug your phone up? Because that's not how this works, bitch.
I was like, so, no, go ahead. Keep going. So her friends came up, thought it was cute, was like taking pictures and shit. I'm like, nah, I'm clowning you right now.
Yeah.
But she didn't get it. So then I leave and Double R hops up and he's like on there and same thing. He's like, yo, if you want to listen to that shit, like go to your car. And he's kind of like telling her straight up. And then so after all of this, like we had just finished up and like we're sitting there talking and like the music's already off and shit. And she's like, oh yeah. She's like, well, I'm like, I seen you vibing out a little bit. I was like, don't act like all the music sucked. Yeah. And so we kind of started chopping it up. And she's like, oh, well, you know, like I'm from LA. And I was like, oh, makes sense. I was like, makes sense.
Makes sense.
And she just started laughing. I was like, no, that's funny. I was like, yeah, so I guess you got way better music than me. So I was like, so you're going to have to send me some shit. And so after like all that shit and like we got to talk, like she was really sweet. Yeah. And she was really nice. But just like leading up to it, I was like, bro, like this girl don't know what the fuck.
But it's just like you're from LA, so that gives you the right to ruin every DJ's set. Yeah. Not in that.
It was it was a little bit bratty.
Yeah.
You know, but anyways, like long story short, she follows me. She's like, well, can I get your Instagram? I was like, yeah, sure. So she follows me on Instagram and then I sent Double R that video and he tags me and he's like, can I post it up? I was like, yeah, go ahead. I don't care. Yeah. And it wasn't to like take shots at her. It was just more so to be like, look, like don't do that.
Yeah, it's stupid.
And so I posted the video and she messaged me and she sent like the sad face and I just started laughing. And I was like, hey, you know,
like, yeah,
like it is what it is.
Yeah.
So then she was like, I was like, hey, you know, but you know, you were cool afterwards, whatever. Like, I was like, send me some music. And she's like, not after you savaged me on your story.
Like, all right.
And I was like, well, think about it. The playing field is leveled. So and she was like, touche, pretty much, more or less. That was a conversation between me and her. But I mean, it's, lesson learned.
That reminds me of that one time you were at Box and those dudes from Northern California came in and were like forcing you to play house music.
Oh, yeah.
And they were just being straight dicks about it. It was like, bro, come on.
Yeah. I was like,
I don't hear any house. That was the one where I wanted to slap him when he said that shit. He was like, I don't hear any house music. And it was just like, oh my God, this guy.
I can't remember if did I play some?
No, you eventually did, but it got annoying.
They came in kind of hot too. Yeah. It was all kind of fucked up.
He's like, bro, I got girls with me. And it's like, okay, you brought 2 girls, one for you and your boy. You didn't bring like a fucking VIP line of women to this bar? Like, who the fuck are you? Like, just shut the fuck up. Like, it's just, that shit.
I just, it's all about etiquette, and I'll never be like a dick to you straight up. Like, I'm usually pretty like accepting of people like walking up to me and like requesting shit. But when you start like pushing to like get your shit played, like I'm not gonna play your song if it doesn't fit with the vibe. Second, if you're being a dick about it, I'm definitely not gonna play your shit. And then third, if you just stand next to me like I'm gonna fucking play it right then, no, that's not the case. I'll definitely put your shit in the back of the lineup. Like, your shit will not get played. But I really appreciate the people that walk up and they're like, hey man, if you get a chance, like, have you heard this? Can you drop that in at any point? So like, cool, like I'll bring you a drink, shot. I'm like, nah, you ain't gotta do that. Like, you're cool. And they'll walk the fuck off.
We'll take the shot. Trust
me.
But
they'll walk off, and then like when they hear it, they're like, yo, I like those people that are like they're not expecting it next, and then when I do play it, they're like fucking, they're dancing and jamming to it the whole time. But I've had people come up to me and they're like, hey, can I play? Well, play it next. And then I just get so annoyed, I'm like, fuck it, and I'll be in like that pocket so I can go ahead and do that. So I'm just like, fuck it, I'll play it. And they don't dance, they just sit there. I'm like, well, what the fuck was the point of me playing this song?
You can't give them what they want.
Yeah, so
that's the issue.
Yeah.
You gotta say fuck it. Oh, movie with the sound off. I forgot.
Law-abiding
citizen. My bad. It's the scene where he's cutting that guy up.
The one that fucked me up was when he was putting a needle in his arm. That shit, ugh. I don't even like needles.
Nobody does.
Yo, I went to the dentist, right? I had to get a filling.
Mm-hmm.
And just thinking about it is making me nauseous. But I don't like needles. And so I'm like trying to be cool. And the lady's going to numb my mouth. And when she numbed it before to do the top joint, when I went the week before, like, I didn't feel nothing. But this last one, nigga, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Like, she stuck it in there and I felt like a pop, like the skin pop. Ugh. And I just got like lightheaded and woozy. And I'm sitting in the chair like this. And she's like, are you okay? And I'm like, my mouth is all numb and shit. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Nigga almost blacked out.
Yo, and so I'm sitting there and I'm just like sweating. I'm hot. I'm like leaning, and she's like, "Did you eat anything before you came in?" I was like, "No."
You said not to.
I was like, "No." It's just, well, let me get you some water, yo. And then, like I guess I don't know. I got like a high pain tolerance, but it just took forever for that side of my face to get numb.
Yeah.
And so she kept poking at the spot that she was supposed to work on, and she was like, "Can you feel this?" And I'm like, "Yeah,
absolutely."
And then so after a while, like. It finally, like, we got it to get numb, but yo, my face was numb for like 2 hours, bro.
Fuck.
My shit was like sagging, but she got the work done. She did amazing.
Did you get any laughing gas or no?
Nah.
Damn.
No.
I always wanted to get a hit of that shit.
But yeah, shout out to my dentist. She's really dope. She's actually she's from Fort Worth, I think.
What?
So she's up there for the holidays. I think she said she might check out the podcast. So
yeah,
if she hears this shit,
you wearing the Saucy Boys shirt there that day?
Yeah, I was actually.
Hey, my God.
So if she hears this shit, she'll probably laugh.
Oh fuck! I should have gave you a sticker to give her with her that has like the DQ, that has the QR code on it. I got those last week from Polly, and then the day after, the stickers that I ordered from the other joint, they were up too. So I can start putting together like the packages of the shirts and shit and get those prepped.
I was trying to hold it together though, but I kind of bitched out. I was like, yo, like I don't know, I feel a little woozy. I don't know. I think it was just the pop that got me. Like I felt something like,
don't want to hear
like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
yeah, I don't know. When I went and got vaccinated, I always look away when they stuck me. I was just like, I don't want to look.
I hate needles. I hate them.
But yeah, ugh, that fucking sucks. But shit.
But yeah, moving on to this Christmas shopping.
I am checking the place, bro. You're very Christmased up right now. You got most of the gifts. Are you done? Or
no, I'm far from done.
Still far from done.
Still got a lot of shit.
Holy shit! That's why I was like asking you, like, who all do you buy gifts for? Because I was just like, in my mind, I'm only missing one. I think I just need to get my dad something, and I'll be good.
It's hard because I got a lot of people in my family. So I got like my mom, dad, my brother, my other brother, my sister. Then I got my aunt, my grandma, both my cousins. Then my other aunt, my mom's side, and then those two cousins, and then my nephew, my godson. Shit, I mean, like the list goes on.
Goddamn.
And yeah, so just trying to find shit for them, and then like I did like some Secret Santa thing, so I had to go find a gift for somebody that I work with, and yeah, it's just
I'm involved in a white elephant that I didn't know I was going to, and so but luckily straight up my girl got the gifts to submit to the white elephant thing, so I'll be covered on that end. But other than that, like I just don't like being surprised with people that I got to get gifts for, especially if I don't know them. I'm just like, huh? Like who? What are we doing? Like fuck, man. Like really? Like yeah. I gotta get more gifts when I wasn't planning on that. I didn't budget that shit. Like fuck.
Damn, now I gotta figure out where to get this fucking money from.
Yeah, it's just like I think the thing was $30 limit.
Yeah.
$30 entry on it, on the gift, nothing less than that. So she was like saying like most of them just buy like a bottle of something and just throw it in there, and then you get that. Yeah, that was what I'm saying. I could have just picked off the dry bar. It's like, yo, I only had one drink out of that bad boy. That's yours.
This is a special edition Saucy Boys. You slap a sticker on there.
Oh, that's what I should do. I should have thrown a shirt in and just been like, yo, that's a great shirt.
Yo, so what I did for my present is I bought a Bluetooth speaker, like a little candle, and then they have these little mini waffle makers at Target for like $10, and then I bought the bag, and then one of my old Chaku t-shirts, stuffed that shit in a bag. We was good to go, baby.
Good.
Yeah.
Like this is a nice shirt. This is a really good brand. And I was like, yeah, definitely it is.
So as far as like shopping, like what stores have you hit up, or like what stores do you hate going to? One.
Shit. I hate Bed Bath & Beyond or Bath & Body Works.
Yes.
It's hell in there every fucking time.
You gotta wait in fucking line.
It's just, even when I did go, like there was nobody in there and I still just felt a little bit overwhelmed. Like, man, what the fuck do I get?
Yeah, because there's so much shit. And then you gotta like smell everything. And I'm just like, nah,
and it's like everything's a deal that you don't see. So it's just like you'll be walking around and it's like, oh, if you grab that body wash, and one candle, it's $25. I'm just like, what? Like, why don't you have that advertised or something? Like,
get a free cinnamon stick.
Like, yeah, I'm just like, what the fuck?
Random shit. So the thing that pisses me off about was it Bath and Body Works?
Yeah.
Is don't watch that, little girl.
Daddy.
So the thing that bothers me about that is like they have those deals, right? And so you think you making off with like a great, like a great bargain.
She can hustle.
But then you walk out of that bitch $200 later and you're like, did I just spend all this on lotion and spray?
Fuck you up. Granted, I will tell you this. The ocean scent for men, great shit.
Yeah, my dad's shit is the Noir.
Noir?
Yeah, he likes the Noir.
I got ocean and then I got Timber. That's the other one that my girl bought me. But the ocean body wash, great. The ocean lotion, you don't have to wear cologne if you wear the lotion. I'll tell you that, because it's that fucking potent. You know what I'm saying? But it's fucking nice. Those are the 2 cents that I fuck with if I go there. But when it comes to like shopping for like my sisters and shit, I'll normally just walk the store and just be like, I don't know what the fuck they want, and then I'll just end up getting a gift card. Now, the reason why I'm divulging this information is because I did not do that this year. So if they do watch this, I'm not giving away a gift. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So smart.
Yeah. So I mean, for the most part, I think I pretty much figured out, what I'm getting the rest of everybody. But yeah, I think I'm wrapped up on the shop. I'm so done, and I don't want to shop for a long time after this.
No, hell no, definitely don't. That's why I'm excited
everything on Amazon.
Oh yeah, yeah. Amazon fucked me. Of course, I got my refund. Of course, they refunded me, but they fucked me. I was ordering a gift. It was supposed to be in warehouse, Prime next day delivery, and that shit didn't show up the next day. And then I get hit with the, we're sorry, your order is delayed. And I'm just like, nope.
I hate that shit.
Cancel.
You know who did me like that? Nike.
Oh, I was going to say, give them the update on the shoes. What happened with the shoes?
I bought these shoes a while back. And this was before December. And I was like, cool, I got these. But I also got some other, presents or whatever. So I was in between either keeping the shoes for myself or giving them to my dad, but I had to see if he liked them first, right? So once I figured out, like, yeah, this nigga will wear these shoes, I'm like, all right, cool, like I got a gift for him. So order the shoes. It says it arrived here on the 2nd of December.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm waiting. I'm like, okay. Well, I kept checking the tracking on it, and it was like, it sends you to the Nike thing, and then Nike sends you to whoever they sent it out to.
Yeah. So
I checked their page and did the tracking, and they were like, in transit, delivered to San Antonio, such and such. And I was like, all right, cool. So it's here. But the account that you have to like do an account for this company, and I think you have to like pay for the account or whatever, and then like you have to make a claim and like all kinds of shit. So I'm like, what? So eventually, like, I just ended up talking to somebody at Nike, and they were like, oh, well, we got to cancel it. I'm like, well, fuck, like, send me another shoe or something. Like,
send me another shoe.
I'm like, well, sorry, it's out of stock. I'm like, well, great. I just waited a whole fucking month for these, and then now I got to cancel it. Like, I got my money back, but still, it's like, I'd rather have, the joints to give to my pops versus... But, and then that, too, is just, like, all this shit with FedEx going on and people nabbing packages and shit. Like,
that happened to me at, like, the beginning of COVID. Same thing. Yeah. Like, it was in town, never showed up, but it was through UPS. And then they're just like, here's your money back. Fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Essentially, it's like, sorry you waited. You didn't get your shoes. Here's your money. Go fuck off. Or go back to the webpage and buy another pair of shoes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So,
do what you want. It's fucked up.
No, I just like, I'm over that. I'm over trying to get sneakers off any app. I'm over trying. I fuck StockX.
You've been holding L's, man.
I've been holding L's, bro. Yo, oh my God, the worst L. So there's a collaboration with Mayer and Jordan brand, and they released some Jordan 1s. I fucking love the detail on it. Love the colorway. And I missed the first 2 chances to get them. And so I was like, you know what? I'm getting on this shit early. They're doing a restock on the 21st or 20th. 20th. So I get online. I'm up early. And as soon as the fucking thing launches, I hop on and I'm like, I'm in there. And I'm on my phone and I'm on my laptop. And on my laptop, I don't know, my desktop, and I'm on my desktop, and it's like, did you hear that?
Yeah. Is that you?
Somebody knock. They're like, you're podcasting too loud. So I'm on a desktop and I'm doing shit, but I'm looking at my phone. And so the last time I did it, it was like you have 20-something minutes. So I was looking at that on my phone. I was like, okay, I'm definitely not gonna get on my phone. But on my computer, it was like you have less than a minute.
Yeah.
For the queue. And I was like, yes. And so as soon as that shit popped up, I started typing on my information.
Like,
and I'm
let's go.
Like, yeah, the billing information, credit card. I moved down and I'm scrolling down to go hit the checkout button, and the whole fucking page refreshes.
Sigh.
I've already entered my card, everything. All I had to do is check out. That bitch have been delivered. Nigga, when that page refreshed, my fucking heart dropped. And I was just immediately sad. I'm like, what the fuck?
Like, psych. You thought you was getting these, motherfucker.
Like how? And then like as soon as the page refreshed, it was like sold out. Didn't even give me the option to enter my information or nothing. I was so pissed.
You got botted.
I was like, nigga, I wanted to elbow drop my goddamn computer desk. That shit was horrible.
You let me down, desktop.
For real. I was in there, bro. I was in there.
That's fucking crazy, dog.
And out of all those shoe releases this year, those are probably the ones I wanted the most. That shit broke my heart.
And they hold you.
So if you see this, all y'all niggas broke my heart.
Send me a shoe, please.
Just send me like the tag. I'll be happy with that.
Tag.
Send me a box. Send me an empty box. But yeah,
that's fucked up, bro. When it comes to gifts, though, what type of gifts what's a good gift for you? Now, I'm not saying I'm getting you anything, because I'm not. I'm just saying.
I see what you're doing.
Like, because the reason why I'm saying is because I just had an anniversary. I just celebrated an anniversary yesterday. Yeah, no big deal. No big deal.
Goddamn it.
No big deal. And basically, me and my girl had agreed that like we're not gonna get anniversary gifts. It's just gonna, because we started dating right before Christmas, unfortunately. So we were just like, yo, Christmas is gonna be your anniversary too. But you know, I did okay this year, so I was just like, all right, let me get a little something on the side. And so for me doing that, she let me open one of my Christmas gifts early and was just like, it's your anniversary gift. I like a gift that I can use all the time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, and unfortunately, it's hard to do this with everybody. It's only something that you can do if you live with somebody or you know them really close. And like her attention to detail to notice that the headphones that I use when I go to the gym are starting to wear out. Yeah. You know, like the cord's starting to fray. It looks like a rat or something like was chewing on it. Nothing was. But it's just like it's starting to fray. You can see the wire. Though she didn't look too far into it, but she just saw me always like leaving him around the crib and shit. And she was like, I'm going to get him some Beats. Hey. So she got me like some Beats Flex, which are like really good and shit. And they're perfect for the gym. And I'm just like, damn, that's what's up. Like, I was like, that's what's up, because I'm going to use these no matter what. Yeah. Like, I'm going to use these anytime I go work out and shit. So I'm like, I'm stupid. I like gifts like that I know that I'm going to get, like, because I'm a value guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, financially, but also, like, usage wise. Yeah. So it's like, if you get me something that I'm going to keep fucking using, that's the perfect thing to do.
That's the GOAT gift.
You know what I'm saying?
But if you give me some shit that I don't even use, I be feeling bad about that too, because I'll just be like walking around my place seeing all these unused Christmas gifts. Whoa. I'm like, damn, I remember who gave me that.
I said it on an earlier pod. I took my dad's girlfriend's. She got me some shit that I never used, and I took that shit to I took it to Goodwill. Oh shit! Like, it was still in the package. I was like, "Yo, this is brand new,
brand new, never been used."
So someone else got it. I hope they enjoyed it. That's probably like the most evil thing I've done, I guess.
Honestly though, for me, like, I don't really like gifts. I hate being surprised by things. I don't know. Like, I like giving gifts because I like seeing people, you know, happy with what I got them. But for me, it's just like I'm able to get all the things that I want. And then a lot of the things that I do want are really expensive. Yeah. So I'm not expecting anybody to get those.
And I don't want to either. Like, it used to be like my console. It's like whatever console is out, that would be the gift that I'd ask my parents for. Yeah. And then it got to the point where it's like, well, I can get my own now. Yeah. So it's like I bought my PS4 and I was just like, yeah, I'm good. Like, I got this.
It's like that. Like you know, like I want another laptop, but I mean, that's all shit that I'm, you know, eventually going to purchase.
Same thing too. Went through cons, got the MacBook a couple of years ago, and I'm good on that.
Yeah. So, but everything else is just like, I like thoughtful things though. Yeah. Like things that are thoughtful. So like if it pertains to like what I do, I'm cool with that. And it's something I can use with, you know. Yeah. Whatever. But for the most part, don't give me a gift. Don't get a gift. Don't give me nothing. Because I feel weird. I don't like accepting gifts, and then like people put me in a position sometimes where I accept it, and it's just like, damn, well, like what the fuck do I get you? You know what I mean? Like, because I like to return, you know, the
fuck, favor. I gotta get you something now too.
And it's not the fact that I gotta get you something. It's just that like I want to get you something that's like good, or like memorable. Something that you can, you know, use over and over. Yeah. And it's like it's beneficial for you to have versus, you know, me just being like, oh, here's a gift card.
Like, yeah, I know my girl's not gonna watch this, but the two gifts I got her, she's gonna. They got high usage rate.
Okay. I was gonna say no. I mean, because your Lex, this will be the one she watches.
Yeah, probably.
She's like, babe, I really like the holiday episode. Thanks.
Yeah. One of them, she's rocking it right now. It's I got that ring for. Relax, people. It's not what you think. I actually got hit up. Somebody was like, is that an engagement ring? I was like,
we doing it like that now.
I was like, no, it's just a ring.
It's like, mind your fucking business. How about that?
Just a fucking ring, people. Like, calm down, all right? But no, I got her that shit, and that's getting high usage rate right now. It's already on the finger. So, and then the other gift is definitely going to be high usage rate. I just hate it when you get shit and like, we talked about this, like our dads and stuff. I hate getting somebody a gift and like thinking it out, and then like I never see them wearing it.
It's funny because like I'll go home to my parents, and I'll be like, hey mom, remember those pants I got you?
Yeah. I'm
like, where they at? I'm like, you probably gave them motherfuckers away.
Goodwill. Yeah. Fucking what I got my girl last year for Christmas, she hasn't used. Hell, she hasn't even opened it yet. It's still in the fucking wrapping.
This shit just sitting there.
Yeah, it's fucked up. And like I called, she had brought it up, but I had called her out on it. I was like, oh, you mean the Christmas gift I got for you last year? So like last year, you know, we're still learning each other, and like I didn't know that she wasn't a big artist, but she had expressed to me that she wanted to learn how to paint. And so right before Christmas, and it's like we did our shopping for each other very last minute, I went to Hobby Lobby. I got her like 3 canvases. I got her like a starter paint kit with paints and everything. Yeah. And then I got her one of the fucking I forgot the name of it.
It's like easel?
Yeah, an easel. I got her an easel too, like a metal easel that she can set up anywhere if she ever felt inspired or whatnot. It was like, I think our total was $50 for each other last year. That was easily $50 right there. And then I got her like a mug that she uses every now and then, but she's got a collection of fucking mugs, so it like falls to the back of the rotation every now and then. But yeah, the paint kit like literally is under our couch. Like that's where it's stored at, and I'm just like man.
So you gonna make me something?
He's like, yeah, you gonna start painting? And she was like, well, you know how I was thinking, you know how I was looking for art to go on those walls. What if I painted? I was like, yeah. I mean, you got a whole fucking kit now.
That's a great idea.
Perfect. It was like, I'll believe it when I see it. I can't wait to come inside the house and see that shit hanging up.
You should just have her paint you one day.
That's what I'm saying.
Lay on the couch butt naked.
Paint me like your French girls, Tanya.
Mike's just laying on the couch in a towel with his fucking leg up like Michael Goldblum and shit. Oh man.
Oh, that would be great.
That'd be fucking amazing.
That'd be great. But yeah, I expect that painting kit to be put to good use, babe. Straight up.
I like how you said the mugs. My mom's like a mug person. Oh. It's always because she makes like tea and coffee all the time. And I like to give my mom mugs with the word fuck on it. and she fucking loves it. So yeah, like I got one that I got her one year that says like fuck work, and then another one that said like fuckity fuck and all kinds of shit. So if y'all know where I can get mugs that say fuck on it, let me know so I can get her some mugs that say fuck.
Great gift. That's a great gift.
It's funny because like everybody, my bad, everybody sees it though, and they're like, you're getting your mom that?
Yeah, absolutely. She loves it.
She fucking loves it.
Well, you should see her mural.
But then when she hears me say fuck, she's like, mouth. I'm like, well, I learned it from you.
Like, woman, I'm almost 40. All right, I'm gonna say these words.
I always switch it up though. I was like, I said fluck.
That's always been my biggest thing, is like when my parents get like mad about me cussing, it's just like, I learned these bad words all from you.
I wonder where I heard it from.
I was using these in the 2nd grade because I heard you.
Yo, for real.
Say them.
My mom be like, what'd I tell you about saying that shit at school? I'm like, you just said shit right now.
I was the bad kid that thought that like the more cuss words I put into a sentence, the cooler I was.
Like Kevin Hart?
Yeah, that was me.
Said a bitch ain't had no nipples.
Like, yeah, fuck, man, that shit was fucking cool. You know what I'm fucking saying? Like, just getting like 3 fucks in like one sentence. Nothing made you cooler, in my opinion.
I just say curse words because it gives me time to think about what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It spaces everything out so I can catch up. My mind's moving like 1,000,000 miles a minute. So if I say fuck or shit, I piss or damn bitch ass, whatever.
His damn bitch ass.
Yeah, it's giving me time to think.
As we reminisce about the past, I did want to bring up, you got any Christmas memories that you can remember, like any ones that stand out to you? Like, I'll tell you one for me. I was an expert finder of the gift at a certain age. I've said this before. I found my PlayStation 1 when I was a kid because my mom wasn't too good at hiding it. She literally put it on the side of her bed and like threw like a blanket over it. And like I just went in there one day and like picked the blanket up and was like,
oh shit, a PlayStation. You just open it, start playing it.
Yeah, it's, I wish. I was just like, quite nice. Thank you, Mom. But I was also, that was when I started my thespian career of being able to act surprised on Christmas Day when I knew what a gift was. You know what I'm saying?
What?
I had to know this.
A PlayStation for me?
What can I say? That's how I'm good. And I know another year when I found him, like I went through a phase of like I would play the new wrestling game every year. And she got me the year, it was like the next year, she got me the year prior that they got me last Christmas. And I found it. And I was like, fuck, she got me the same game as from last year. This isn't the right one. I was like, how can I fix this? How can I fix this without her knowing that I found the gifts? And I was like, there's a great TV downstairs. What if I take the PlayStation 2 downstairs, set it up, and conveniently place the game on the kitchen, on the coffee table, so that when she comes in, she'll see it and ask me about it. The plan worked accordingly, DJ. Yeah. I'm telling you, it was amazing. It was fucking brilliant.
She's probably like in her head, like, oh my God, I got the same game.
Yeah, she did. She came in. She's like, where'd you get that? And I was just like, oh, you got it from me last year for Christmas. And I just started playing it.
This game is so good. You know they got a new one, right?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, man, there's a new one. I think I asked for it. I hope I get it. Just hope I get it. She was like, oh.
But if not, I still got this one. I guess.
It works so well. She was like, huh. And then she like ran upstairs real quick and she was like, hey, I gotta go. I'm gonna run back out real quick.
See the door open.
Like, yeah, she like dipped out. And I fucking fixed it.
She's all at the BX like, where is it?
I think I even pulled it up on the computer. It was like, oh yeah, this is this year's version. It's like, I need this one, right?
But hopefully Santa brings it,
that's, yeah, hopefully. Anyways, you have a good trip, Mom?
Yeah. So how's your day been? She's like, fuck, I'll be right back.
But yeah, I was on that shit back in the day, and I was able to do that. Granted, I learned it from my oldest sister because she started it. She found her her CD player that she'd asked for one year, and that was when all bets were off. I was just like, all right, cool.
Wouldn't that be some shit though? If like you find all the gifts, and then like on Christmas Day you open up everything and it's not like the gifts, like it's switched out with some other shit.
Oh, that'd be some bullshit.
And in your head, you're like, where the fuck is the game at? Where'd it go? Where's the CD player? And your parents are just sitting there like looking like, yeah, I got your bitch ass. So you give her snooping around the house, you
motherfucker. I know. So one year they put tape on the door.
Yeah.
And they thought that if you opened it, you'd break the tape. And then they'd be able to see that somebody went in the room because the tape was open. And like we saw that shit, and I remember it was like me. I did it, like Monique, my older sister, did it first. Then I did it. Then I saw Ebony do it. But we peeled that shit off. And we just retaped that motherfucker. Yeah. And we like told my mom like this is years after. We were like, yo, we found all these gifts. Like y'all weren't slick at all.
The tape didn't work.
Like that shit was trash. She was like, I really thought I did so good with that. I was like, nah. It was like we was on that shit.
My parents used to hide shit in the car.
I knew a lot of friends who did that.
Yeah, they was like leaving the car, but then when niggas started breaking in the car and shit, they was like, nope, gotta find somewhere else to hide it. So, but I mean, me and my sister, we never really snooped around for presents like that. We're just kind of like, whatever, what gives what we get. My Christmas memory is a little bit different. Mine's a little bit scary. So, back in the day, when I was, I want to say like 7, probably like 7 or 8. It was the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. But the crazy shit is my mom was like, yo, like you need to go to sleep. Like go to sleep, like, because I don't want to hear about you tired, blah, blah, blah. I was like, you're a kid before Christmas.
Yeah,
so you can't fucking sleep. You're just up. And so I'm up.
Quick question. Did you have like a bedtime for Christmas?
No. My mom would just be like, go in the room.
They forced us to bed at 9:00, and it's because they had to finish wrapping gifts.
They had to put all the gifts out and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would just make us go in a room and like watch TV in a room and go to sleep. So I'm in my room and I don't have a TV in my room, but like I was just in my room in the dark, like laying there, and I hear shuffling and I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like I'm fucking scared shitless. Dog, I did not sleep that whole night until the next day. But mind you, back in the day, I had a cat. Cat named Justice.
God damn.
And this fucking cat was crawling in the tree, and I thought somebody was breaking in our house.
What?
I was so fucking scared. And then like I would peek out the window or like the door, and I was like, okay, just make a run for it. Go to my mom's room. I'll be okay. But I ended up just staying in my room and staying up the whole night. I was so fucking scared. I was like, oh my God. I was like, either somebody broke in or it's Santa. One of the two, but he's here. He's been here too long. Like, what the fuck? What's going on? Yeah, I was freaking out.
Fucking Santa. Creepy ass motherfucker.
That was a memory. And then and then another memory I want to say is whenever I got my PlayStation 2. Because like, I didn't like, I wanted it and I had asked for it. I was like, yeah, you know, and I didn't get it. So at the end of the, like, after I opened up all my presents, I was kind of sad and shit. And then my aunt, she could like see. And so
the Christmas storied you?
Yeah, they did.
Damn.
And there was a present sitting in the corner. No, hey, well, nobody opened this one.
Fuck all that shit, man.
Whose is this? And I was like, there's no name on it. And they were like, I was like, there's no name on it. I'm not gonna open it. It's not mine. And so I was like, well, go ahead, open it. I was like, well, there's no name on it. I can't open it. It's not mine. I'm going to get in trouble. And so I open it and I see the blue box. And I'm like, oh, shit. My eyes got real wide. Fucking Spy Hunter was in there.
SSS Tricky.
Yo, no bullshit. No lie, I probably played that game till about 4 or 5 in the morning.
God damn.
Yeah.
No, that was me too. Mine had they gave me Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3.
Hey.
And it was an all night affair that Christmas. I was just like,
but yeah, those are some Christmas memories. So given time, let's go ahead and move over to the Christmas music.
Okay. So here's the thing. I went looking at Christmas lights, like I always do. That's my yearly tradition. You know what I'm saying? I like to do that. And I fired up a nice little Christmas music playlist on Spotify.
Hey.
The Spotify. You know, when you listen to these songs and you listen to the lyrics, they're not really like, you know, they're not really good. You know, like I know there was like the big thing about "Baby It's Cold Outside" kind of being rapey.
Yeah,
it's a couple years.
No, it's super rapey.
Super fucking rapey.
It's super rapey.
One, there's something in this like, drink. Yeah. Baby, it's cold outside. Like, whoa, my guy.
Like, you need to chill.
What the fuck,
my guy? You gonna get me too?
But on that, you're singing "The Most Wonderful Time of the Year." Like in that song, he's like singing. He's like, "There'll be something and ghost storytelling." I'm like, whoa, what? For Christmas?
Like, nigga, we telling stories about ghosts?
Who the fuck tells stories? Who tells ghost stories at Christmas, motherfucker? Like,
yeah,
this isn't Halloween.
See, back in the day, I used to listen to like Temptations and all that Christmas music and like Michael Jackson and all that shit. So I ain't really getting to like the other shit. Like, I don't know, people be freak out like about Michael Bublé. I don't really be rocking that nigga shit like that. Some people love that nigga's Christmas shit though.
Yeah,
I'm just like, oh, it's all right.
One of his songs came on. It was okay, but to me, I'm more like, yeah, I'd rather hear the Jackson 5 version.
I do fuck with the Frank Sinatra shit though.
Yeah,
I can't front. I don't know something about it.
I'm not an old blue eyes guy, you know.
Yeah.
Just because I don't know. I think he called Sammy Davis Jr. nigga a lot. Yeah. That's just me.
He probably did.
You know what I'm saying? I think he called him like that. That's my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I just think
Sammy,
he refers
my
to him.
Nigga.
Yeah.
Frank, you gotta chill. you gotta keep it cool, baby. You know, I say though, I went to the Trail of Lights in Austin, and they had it's my first time doing that shit. So they have like this big screen before you go through the drive-through thing, and there was some like Elvis impersonator like doing a song, and it was fucking horrible.
In the middle of the Trail Lights?
Nah, it was just like before you go in, because they like let you in groups, and so while you're waiting, you can buy like popcorn. The kettle corn is dope, by the way.
Yeah,
that shit tastes like Christmas. I love it. I love it. I still got some in there. Yeah, I came home the other night after a gig. I was all faded. I was eating the shit out that popcorn. That shit was delicious.
Shit
I had
yummy,
crumbs all over my rug and shit. I was like, oh, fuck it, I'll vacuum in the morning. I'm sitting there on my couch, faded, eating kettle corn.
Yo, this hit the
Amazing.
spot.
It's the small things in life, you know. that moment, I was just in a pure state of euphoria. Eating this kettle corn, this shit was amazing. But all right, anyways, back to shitty Elvis. So like we're sitting there and we're listening to it. I'm like, yo, what is this? Because you turn into the radio station.
Yeah.
And so I was like, man. And then my chick was like, oh, it's Elvis. And I was like, no, the fuck it's not. And so we look up on the screen. It's like this fake ass Elvis. I'm like, yo, this shit is horrible. I'm like, I'm not digging this at all.
Are we talking like fat retiring Elvis?
No, it's like some skinny meth head playing Elvis covers.
Goddamn.
So that wasn't satisfying at all.
I haven't done Trail Lights. How was that?
It wasn't all that.
Wasn't all that? How much is it again?
It's like $40.
40? 40 for your car?
But the kettle corn was worth it.
Kettle corn's all, that's all you need.
I don't know what the fuck they put in that, but that shit tastes like Christmas. I'm gonna let you try something before you leave. You're gonna be like, yo, I gotta go get a bag. But
ride up there real quick.
I wonder if the one at Retama is better.
That one was like, we were gonna go see that one, but I think it was like 60.
Fuck it, I'd have been for it because if I paid 40 for that one, I paid 60 because I seen somebody post that one. That one actually looked a little bit more dope. I
think like if you buy in advance, it's cheaper, but at gate it's like 60 a carload or something. And I was just like, Windcrest is free.
All right, so as we end this podcast, we're gonna go. What's your top 3 holiday songs?
Okay.
No specific order. Just like 3 that you can think of that you like fuck with the most.
I like the Jackson 5 version of This Christmas.
Yep,
that's great.
That's on mine, so that's one.
I hear it all the time. And it's getting buried. It's like it gets beat into your head every holiday season, but goddamn it, I fuck with it. The Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You. I mean, I don't mind it. It ain't that big a deal. And then The Grinch. I like the Grinch song. Just like his song is fucking hilarious. Like I think it was in HEB and it was playing over the intercom. And he's like, "You're a mean one." And I was just like, my nigga Grinch. You know what I'm saying? Those are like my 3 right there that if I don't hear those, it ain't Christmas really. You know what I'm saying? And the second one's interchangeable.
I'm gonna go with the Jackson. And then of course Temptation Silent Night. And then there was another one that I was thinking of, but I forgot. That's only 2 songs. Fucking Feliz Navidad. For some weird reason, have you
been in Texas that long?
I think I have.
God damn.
I just like making fun of it when I sing it. Not to make fun of it because it's like, but just I like being goofy and singing that.
They made us dance to that shit when I was
that's
in
probably why.
School.
That's probably because we had to do like the Christmas concerts and we was all up there in sombreros.
It wasn't even a concert. It was like we'd kick off the beginning of PE dancing to that song. Like they were just like, it's time to warm up.
We said,
Navidad.
Yeah. So, we used to have to do the concerts for that shit. We wear like little ponchos and sombreros. That's the most racist shit. Could you do that now?
No,
I don't think you could do sombreros now. They'd be like, nope.
The Christmas thing that I was involved in 2nd grade, it was called How Santa Claus Saved the Dinosaurs. And I was this fucking sweet brontosaurus, my guy. He was fucking great. Like it was like a cardboard cutout. It's like a wood cutout of a brontosaurus head, and we'd hold it if we were a dinosaur. I had a couple lines. I was nice, but I remember like for the final performance, I was late, and this fucking blonde bitch named Heather took my brontosaurus, and I was stuck with that bullshit ass triceratops, and I was livid. I wanted to fight this hoe, man. I don't know where she's at. If I ever see her, she can be like a mom right now. I'm gonna fade that bitch. Like straight up,
like bitch, give me back my brontosaurus.
She took my brontosaurus, and I was rocking that shit down. Granted, worst performance we had. Just throwing that out there. Yeah, worst performance.
Thanks, Heather, for fucking it up.
Fuck you, Heather.
Yeah, I used to hate shit like that. I remember in band. This is why I quit band, because we had to do Thriller for Halloween. And the motherfucker made me play the triangle.
What?
Yes. So I was percussion, And for some reason, this nigga just did. I don't know if that was like
didn't fuck with you.
But then again, like I'm trying to think, like you know, what if Triangle was like the accent that just set the whole shit off, and I just fucked up my whole music career. I could have been the best Triangle player.
You would have been like Will Ferrell and More Calvo.
Yeah, but this nigga is like, Kervin, you got the Triangle. I'm like,
excuse me,
man, fuck you.
Do you know who I am?
Yeah, that was the worst. That was. After that, I was like, my band career is over. Damn. This motherfucker gave me Triangle. So now, and I didn't want to play it too good because then he just keep giving me Triangle.
Yeah, it's like, man, I gotta fuck this up a little bit.
Well, we seen you did really well on Triangle last time, so let's just keep giving you Triangle. And then, but the thing that sucked about it is like, the only time the Triangle was played was like, and the Thriller is a fucking long song.
I can't even think about hearing like the ding ding,
ding, and then once you get to the end where it's like it's starting to slow down, there's just one fucking ding.
Oh
yeah,
he hold
the shit out of me.
God damn.
So
he's like, this is a very special part.
I'm not gonna say his name, but
was it at Randolph or no?
I'm not gonna say that.
Oh, okay.
Never mind. I'm just gonna let that shit be in the past. Showing some holiday spirit, motherfuckers.
Never mind.
But yeah. So, well, shit. On that note, I have to head to a gig. So, we will catch y'all next episode. And next episode is actually going to be
the last episode of 2021.
Episode of 2021. So,
and I think that's the year episode of Saucy Boys.
Yep.
I think that might be the 1 year anniversary of Saucy Boys because we started around that time last year.
So we'll have to do something special. But on that note, like I said, we're out of here. We'll catch y'all next time. Any comments, questions, critiques, or anything, be sure to hit up the Saucy Boys Pod on Instagram. And you can find our ads on there for our individual pages.
Yeah.
And
Merry Christmas, you fucks.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
Yeah. Bye.